Hi, Henry Helper here. I'm here to help you gain access to your Game Changer and how to set up your first tracking email. It's important to understand that in order to use Game Changer, you also have to have a CallSling tracking number already set up and put in place, and already have a campaign that you're ready to connect this to. So I'm going to assume you already know how to do that through previous training on CallSling. So to access your Game Changer, instead of going to where you would set up your numbers or your campaigns, we just go over to your tracking email. So what we want to do is go New Tracking Email. And this is in a account of somebody that I'm setting it up for. So this works out perfect. So what you want to do is you want to choose the campaign that you need. Your Game Changer associated with. So we're going to choose this limo company right here. And for the email address, you can essentially put whatever you want, but what I like to put, just to make it easier, is just the phone number to what the, for the tracking number. And usually what I'll do is I'll also put like the letter A. And if, just in case you want to use different forms or whatever the case may be, you can put letter A, letter B, and it kind of separates it out for you, but it also allows you to get this whole number. A lot of times if I wouldn't have put the letter A, they're going to give me a random number that I don't want to use. So I'm going to go ahead and put the number and the letter A, and then the number was available. So now I have this number. I'm just going to go over here and I'm just going to make sure that I'm setting it up correctly, because I just want to double check things. So I'm going to make sure I'm going to go down to lead notifications. So we're going to associate it with the number here. All right, so that's the number, the tracking number that's associated. So as you can see, that's reflected in our email address. What you want to do is you're going to want to receive a call if somebody fills out a form on your Weebly site. So it's an individual that's filling out a form, and basically instead of you just getting an email notification or a text notification, which you can already do with your tracking number, what sets this apart is that it will actually call, it'll call the person that you are sending the leads to. So the number essentially is calling them so that they can have quick response with the customer. All right, so we want to make sure we get that call on receiving an email on that form. Then we're going to want to put in the destination phone number. And for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and put my destination phone number in for the example. Then once this is set up, you can keep this all as is. Now the whisper message, I already assume that this tracking number already has a whisper message, so you don't need to set up an additional whisper message for this tracking number. So you can go ahead and leave that box unchecked. Then what we have here is this is what you're going to hear. Or the individual that you're forwarding the leads to is going to hear this on their phone line. They're going to get a phone call and it's going to say press 1 to be connected with your lead. When they press 1, it's going to immediately call back the lead that just filled out that form. So that's important to remember, that this is a person that's filling out the form and that you are calling them back. This is not them calling you. So that's where this is slightly different. So once you have this all set up and in place, you can set up to have this run all the time, or you can even have you can set up different different hours of operation. So anyways, that's I wanted to show you that function, because that can be kind of nice when the business is closed. If you have a number that you want it to just go to when it's closed, you can just change the closing number. I don't see too many people mess around with that. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it all the time, and then we're going to hit submit, and then we're going to go back into all tracking emails just to make sure we have it set up. So here you can see that's how you set up your tracking email for GameChanger.